Achievement unlocked. Literature pals. Beat the game. So it wasn't the only achievement. There was one for that as well as dimensions. Well, dear viewer, you might have thought that was the end of Natsuki Quest. But I need you to understand something. There are actually a substantial number of interactions that we have not seen yet. Because in collecting certain things, we caused them to become unavailable for other things. So, on my spreadsheet, I mentioned I had it colored earlier. Well, here's the thing. I took a look at all the remaining interactions that we can possibly do in the entire mod, and I color-coded them onto little routes we can do that will let us view what may very well be every single possible thing. I created this extra save file right here, where all the safe interactions have already been done. I've visited every screen at least once. I've picked up only items that do not remove options from the list yet, and we can now use them as a launching point to get through all the rest of the interactions. That's right, Natsuki Quest isn't over. We still need to see everything else. And my handy-dandy spreadsheet is going to guide us through safe and sound, so don't you worry. We're going to save over our successful run, and we're going to continue, and we're going to start by using our self-esteem, gum, key, and food on a bunch of items that we couldn't do before. And first we have to go home. The school entrance. We're gonna go home. So the first one is the tree branch, which is the first thing that vanished when we picked it up.
Or instead of sticking gum on it, hear me out. I could just take it. What a concept.
Or we could key the branch.
Tree branch? More like key branch. I don't know what you're expecting out of me. That joke is the best I can do.
This is already worth it, isn't it? Food the branch.
I packed some utensils in with the food. No need to use a tree branch like a barbarian.
Nice. So that takes care of those three. I'm going to be popping into this and out of the spreadsheet repeatedly. I hope that's okay. Oh, and actually, we never used the self-esteem on it either, I do believe. Self-esteem that branch.
My curiosity and thoroughness has resulted in treasure. In the form of a stick. Still treasure, though.
Yeah, see? There you go. Now we've got that one. Alright, next, we need to go all the way to the Literature Club, if you can believe that. Because the next thing that vanishes is something you might not expect, but it does vanish, and it is a separate option. I double-checked to make sure. I gotta go to the older building. Actually, one nice thing about this stupid little tangent of ours is that we never need to go to the new science building, because there are never any options there that appear or disappear. Pretty handy, actually. Oh, wait. Hi, Monica. We've got to go in the closet. And I want you to take a look at this real quick. You see these here? We got the boxes, the manga, the school books. They've always been there. Then there's the brightly colored book at the top. When you click this option, it becomes 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This is a separate menu option from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So that means we could use these things on this.
Whatever that book is, I want it! And I deserve it! But I should probably figure out what it is first.
Then we'll gum it.
The gum won't extend my reach enough to touch it.
Well, how about the key?
I'm not tall enough to reach the book.
What about the food?
No idea what you want me to do, but I can't reach the book anyway.
Very mysterious, this bright book. I guess we'll just never figure out what it is, will we? Alright, well that's 4 more X's on the spreadsheet. Let's go under the stairs instead. We're not even going to look at that book. We're not worried about what it is. It doesn't concern us. To the hallway. Let's move to the stairs. Alright, and here Yeah, it's the same 4 things on the car part.
You need this. I can tell. I can feel it in my bones. And it's for an important cause. It's not like you'd be taking it just because. Clearly you need it more than the school does.
Mm-hmm. Gum.
I don't think gum is going to fix whatever this thing is. Assuming it's even broken.
I'm sure Kenzo could tell you.
The poor old car part looks beat up enough to without taking a key to it.
I'd be surprised if you could damage it with a key, honestly. Car part.
It doesn't look hungry. Not sure it has a mouth either. You know, on account of it being a car part. Rather than a person.
Well, some car parts look like they have mouths. Yes, there we go. We did that. And now, for the last bit of this part, we need to go back. Wait, no. Wait, down the main hallway. The only other thing that disappears, that I could find at least, is in the girls' locker room. Thankfully, it's not in the girls' bathroom, because we actually took care of almost all of that. That being Monica's paper poking out of the cabinet. So we won't have to mute too many times in the future. Thank goodness. But yeah, here we can use our self-esteem on the clothes hanger hook.
Well spotted, Natsuki. That's why they call me Super Observant Natsuki. Okay, no one calls me that, but it's true.
Gum that hanger.
I don't see how I can use the gum with the hook. If you want to pick it up, just do it normally.
Well, then use the key on it.
The key can't really do anything to its fellow hard, rigid object with no keyhole.
But can the food?
I don't really see any way to use those together. Maybe I can mix the food with the hook. But it's been on the ground, so no.
Alright, and you know, there's one other interesting thing about this screen. There's actually these bulletin boards when you look, but they aren't there when you try to use your inventory. See? The bulletin boards are not an option here, which is very peculiar to me. But at least it saves us one thing we don't have to interact with. Or maybe it has an entire section of text in this code that we'll never ever see, or will never be seen by any human other than the developer. Which is probably true of most of this text we're going to be viewing anyway. But anyway, that takes care of all the safe interactions. Now we need to drop a save, because we have to actually use something before we can get anything different out of here. And the first thing I put down is to use the key. Using the key gets us the pen and allows us to use the pen in a whole bunch of places. So let's move back. We do have to go to the science building to use some of these items, but we don't need to go there to rub anything on anything. So let's see, to the new science building. Order of club meetings will be completely floored that I'm doing this. Let's move to Misty classroom. Wait, no, that's not where we needed to use the key. This is where we got the key. I'm stupid. I'm just like, my goodness. There's a lot to keep track of, okay? There's a reason I made a spreadsheet. There's a reason it's covered in multicolored squares. And a whole lot of X's. It's all for a reason, man. It's all for a reason. Shut up, Ree. Wait, yeah, older building. Oh, club room. If he spends the key in the club room. Oh, to the... Maybe here's where I should drop the save, huh? So I know that this is where I did the thing. Yeah, there we go. This is where used the key save. Use slash not that. It's not how we use things. Key. The storage cabinet. Gasp, we have the pen now. In fact, I'll save it again. I'll save it again, just because, yeah. Okay, so here... Oh, there are so many items we need to use the pen on. Let's start with the ones that aren't going to go anywhere. We can actually pick up some of them as we go along. Because this route is like devoted to the key and pen, and the pen is the only thing we can use here. Where to go first? Where to go first? Most of the interactions with the key, or no, with the pen, are actually with other inventory items. So we kind of just have to go back to places, collect things, and then use them from the inventory menu. I guess we'll just take it from the top. Return. And none of them are in the club room, right? Hold on. Oh wait, no, there's the bright book. We've got to use it with the bright book. Let's move to the closet. Inventory. The pen with the brightly colored book.
It's too far to reach with the pen.
Aw, that one wasn't very worthwhile. That's okay. I'm sure some of them will be. Okay, so it leaves, let's see. We can't take the book right now. It's literally impossible, so we'll just have to keep moving. Let's go get the stair part next. Move to the hallway. Then to the move back to stairway. I could have probably saved the game like a million times and made this a little more efficient, but even I'm not that enough of a tedious person to want to do that. Use it on the car part.
I can't think of a way to get the pen to work with the car part. The ink wouldn't take.
Oh, that was all she had to say. The ink wouldn't take, but you know we can take. So there, we've got the pen interaction. Let's take the car part. Use/take the car part. There we go. Now it's in the inventory for use with the pen. We can also do this with the locker hook and the bathroom paper. Okay, so yeah, we are going to have to be a little bit careful with that one. Back down to the main hallway. Let's go to the locker rooms next. Move to the girls' locker room, where we will. Shut up. We're going to use the pen on the hanger hook.
The pen wouldn't really write well on the plastic, I think.
Well then, take it. And now we're gonna... I don't trust myself to do this quickly enough. I'm gonna mute it. Go to the girls' bathroom. I'm kind of surprised we didn't do this one already. Or if and maybe we did and I just forgot. But we gotta try it regardless. We gotta use the pen on the paper.
There's not enough of the paper protruding to write on.
There you go. So that took care of, let's see, the locker hook and the bathroom paper, and we collected them. That just leaves the home branch for things. Oh wait, no, we gotta be fancy with this one. Well, hold on a second, because we gotta consume the gum to do this, so we gotta be careful here. We need to use the gum with the pen first before we expend the gum. So let's inventory, use inventory with other inventory, gum the pen.
I poked the gum with the pen a couple times. It has kind of a pleasant squishiness to it. Which it ought to, it's gum. Still, I don't think I'm getting anywhere with this.
There you go. So now, use the... Whoop. Wait. Use inventory environment. Gum. Paper. There we go. I've really got to be careful with my spreadsheet to make sure I'm tracking this correctly. Okay, so now we've got the paper. Now we don't need to consume anything else to get more interactions, so now we can go back home to the tree branch. That's right.
Let's get her back.
Yeah. Music back. This is miserable and tedious enough without music. Oh, hallway. Move. Courtyard. Ree's still here. Move. Entrance. Lots of moving around. Kind of wish this transition was a little faster. Like maybe a solid screen wipe or something. Rather than the slow fade in and out. Oh gosh, what happens when I use the pen on the tree branch?
Wood, my friend, is a poor writing surface. Next idea, please.
And actually, while we're here, we can knock out a couple other ones as well, can't we? Because now we have, like, the hook here with the home branch and stuff. Let's use the hook on the tree branch.
Okay, yes, I see where you're going with this, and I agree. But it's kind of hard to do with the stick still sitting in the planter. Let's pick it up first, and then I can mess with it in a more accessible place.
Yeah. Alright, so that takes care of that one. That one was on a separate route. And maybe I'll be able to, eliminate some possibilities. Wouldn't that be nice? Let's use the car part on the tree branch.
I don't think banging the car part against this piece of wood is likely to fix it, despite what video games have promised me.
That takes care of that one. How about the poem with the tree branch?
I don't need to pick it up all daintily with a piece of paper. It's just a stick. I'll pick it up with my bare hands. as our ancestors did in prehistoric times.
That's the poem and the branch. We don't have the shirt, so we can't do that. I don't have that contingency on here, do I? Or did I already use the pen with the shirt? Yeah, I guess I must have, because that was like a secondary item. It got taken care of eventually. Okay, so now we can take the thing. Take the stick. Take that tree branch. Grab the tree branch. Hooray! And now we can do all the, like, inter-inventory ones. We have to use the key with the, what were we working on? The pen, yeah. Oh, wait, no, you can't use the key with the pen. It's literally impossible. I need to put a different kind of box there. We need to hook the pen. Hanger hook the pen. Whoop, no, we're on the wrong menu entirely. Inventory. Use inventory with other inventory. Hook the pen.
I have no idea how a pen and a clothes hanger hook work together. I can scribble on the hook, assuming the plastic takes the ink.
It wouldn't.
But I have no clue what that would accomplish.
Use inventory. This one will be the stick. We need to use the stick with the hook. Or, no, the pen. The stick with the pen.
Maybe I could try to crack open the end of the stick and then shove the pen in there. Then I could write on things from several feet away. Except, why would I ever want to do that?
Because you can. Okay, that takes care of that one. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I was filling in the wrong column. That could have been very bad. Okay, we need to part the food then, or part the stick. Use inventory there. Part the pen.
The pen wouldn't write on anything here. It's metal.
You see, even that's different from like whenever we used it in the stairwell. The text in this mod, there's so much of it. No, not that one. That use inventory. We got a food, the pen.
Maybe I could use the pen as like a stirring instrument, but the food doesn't need to be stirred. And also, of all the pens, the one would use as a makeshift stirring instrument, this pen should really not be your top choice.
Indeed. That takes care of that one. Let's see. Oh, it's also been filling in the chart another way. Some of these interactions crisscross a little weirdly, so I'm like, have more things to fill in. All right, looks like the last one we need to do is the pen into the bag, actually. All right, let's back off to school. Because we already did it with the gaff. Central courtyard. Are you still here? All right, we're going to use my inventory. Hanger hook the stick. Oh, we're so smart. Ta-da! And now we're going to use improvise gaff. Oh wait, did we even look at it yet? No, the handbag. There it is. Unfortunately, the handbag is another option that we already did most of the stuff with because it existed for such a long time. We need to inventory. Use inventory with inventory. The handbag and the pen.
It seems like the handbag already has lots of pens. Plus, this pen belongs to someone else. Someone who I'm fairly sure does not own a handbag.
And there you go. That takes care of the used the key route. Oh goodness. The next one is to use the gum first. So that'll be fun. Let's go back to our safety save right here. And now we're going to move to the older buildings. Move to the locker room. Shut down the music. Move to the girls' bathroom. And we're going to inventory. Use the gum to get the poem. There we go. I'm not going to save it on this screen because this screen sucks. Move on to the locker room. Shut up. I'm going to put the music back. We're going to save. This is the file where we used the gum. Okay. So now that we have the poem, we can repeat the same process we just did with the pen, but with all the other places. There are actually less things to use it on this time. But we have to try. We have to try. Back in the hallway. Wait, was one of them here? One of them was actually here. Hold on. Which is faster, reloading or going back there? Alright, we have to use the poem with...
I don't see a way to use the poem with the broken hook.
Ah, come on, give me more than that, game. Come on, it took so much to set this up. Well, that's one part down. Let's move. Oh wait, I should have collected. Do I need to collect it? I need to collect it. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Get that anger! Ah! Just snatch it off the floor. Back in the hallway. Okay, we need to... There are a couple things we gotta do here. Let's go back in the club room. Let's just get this one out of the way real quick. Monica, closet. Alright, here's an environment. The poem with that brightly colored book.
I can't reach it.
Damn. Oh, this is what we're doing today. Deal with it. Stairs part is the next one. Gotta move. Roof access stairway. And we're gonna use the poem on the part.
I don't think the part needs to be, like, wrapped. And even if it did, why a poem?
Because it's convenient. I don't know, okay? But that took care of that whole thing. There are a bunch of items in the inventory that we need to use it with. So let's take that car part real quick. Is it in there now? It didn't make the take sound. Okay, now we got it. Okay, so we need to use it with the key, hook, the stick, the part, and the food. Some of these we can do right now. I think we'll need to pick up some other stuff as well. Whoop, I clicked into OBS. Alright. No. Inventory with inventory. We'll start with the key. Key, the poem.
I try to focus on the key in the poem and think of some really deep, abstract literary metaphor. But I can't think of anything. Way too abstract an analogy going on here. I should focus on the literal and immediate stuff right in front of me.
And we'll do it with the hook. Poem and hook.
So, I have a plastic clothes hanger, just the hook part with a bunch of tape. And I have a poem by Monica. What exactly do you want me to do with these two things? I guess I could, like, stick the poem to the tape, maybe. No, that's stupid. This is all stupid. Moving on.
This is indeed all very stupid.